now talk about another component of the cell, another important, very important component of the cell, that is cytoplasm. Cytoplasm. Cyto means cell, plasm, matrix. So cytoplasm contains all the content of the cell except for the nucleus. It contains all the content of the cell. All the cell organelles are suspended in the cytoplasm. So you see, this is a cell and you see the nucleus here, and you see all the cytoplasm here, and you see the different organelles like the endoplasmic reticulum, the Golgi apparatus, mitochondria, the ribosomes. Everything is suspended in the cytoplasm. Cytoplasm includes the cytosol, the organelles of the cell, vesicles, and the cytoskeleton. Cytoplasm has got two parts, the cytosol part and the cell organelle part. Cytosol is nothing but the fluid part of the cytoplasm, and cell organelle, you know. Cytosol is a homogeneous and a crystallocolloidal liquid that contains substances like water, ions, enzymes, vitamins, amino acids, carbohydrates, lipids, and proteins, all the essential nutrients and important components, bioactive compounds, they are inside the cytosol. The cell organelles are the sub-microscopic structures which are specialized to form specific cellular functions. Say mitochondria is responsible for the generation of energy in the form of ATP. Golgi apparatus is responsible for the packaging. Ribosomes are present for the production of proteins. Endoplasmic reticulum basically helps in the transportation of the information from the nucleus to the different organelles, right? So different cell organelles are the sub-microscopic structures which are specialized to perform specific cellular functions, that is very important, in the cell, to take care of all the different type of processes, all the metabolism in the cell. Cell organelles may be bounded by a membrane, as in the eukaryotes, but in prokaryotes they lack membranes. So cell organelles are present in both prokaryotes and eukaryotes. The only difference between a prokaryote and a eukaryote here is that in the prokaryotes the components are present, organelles are present, but then they do not have a membrane, whereas in the eukaryotes all the organelles are membrane bound. Like the nucleus has got the nuclear membrane, and all the other organelles, they also have their own membrane, so they are membrane bound. And do you all know that viruses lack cytoplasm as well as a membrane both? Because viruses are not cells, they are acellular. They are weak, or they cannot reproduce until and unless they enter into a live cell. Only when they enter into a live cell, the machinery starts working and they start making their own copy. Remember that viruses do not have a cytoplasm or a membrane of their own. Viruses are just a DNA or an RNA that is enclosed in a protein envelope, and that's just it. So that is a